YouTube, greetings and salutations. In this video, I want to speak on the importance of coconut water, especially as an athlete or especially as somebody who's interested in fitness. This is something that you absolutely must be drinking. And I mean coconut water from an actual coconut with a green shell, ideally not a brown shell, with a green shell. And I understand if you don't live in the tropics or a tropical environment, it might be harder to get access to these things. But whenever you do go on holiday or whenever you do get a chance, you need to be drinking this as much as possible. As you have to understand that when you drink coconut water, and yes, you can get electrolytes in other ways, but when you drink fresh coconut water, you can actually taste the electrolytes. You can feel the benefits. And sometimes you might have to drink quite a few to actually get to a stage where you can feel this. But in general, the message of this video is to drink more coconut water. So I call it the nectar of the gods. So this, I have in a glass here, just plain water. Again, we want to get back to our ancestral liberty and to our ancestral strength. So whenever you are consuming foods, whenever you're consuming drink, if an ancestor of yours would look at it and be confused as to what it was, it's probably a good sign that you shouldn't be drinking it. So you want to stick as close as possible to organic, natural foods for optimal performance. If you're interested in optimal performance, organic, natural foods. And a coconut water that's in a bottle or can, they'll be confused because it's been productized and it's been certain preservatives and certain other things have been added to it to preserve shelf life. It's a business. So when you get coconut water fresh off the tree, it doesn't last that long. So you want to eat fresh. And the reason why I like it, because I can climb a coconut tree. I've climbed coconut trees. As a Rasta man, I feel like you kind of need to know how to do it. So when you climb coconut tree, coconut tree climbing actually is the best full body workout. It works everything. And of course it is dangerous. I do not recommend that you just climb it, especially there are certain ropes that, you know, some Rastas use and things like that, but I personally don't use anything. It's dangerous. I don't recommend it. But I must say that it's a full body workout. And if you think about it, you climb a coconut tree, you have to be strong, you have to have upper body strength. I would say you need to have about 10 to 15 pull-ups. If you can do 10 to 15 pull-ups and you have like decently strong legs and you have a strong core, most importantly, because it's a lot of core work. Because there was a time I almost fell off a tree and people think, oh, what if you fall? But if you fall and you want to live, like if you want to live, you're not gonna die. You're gonna hold on to that tree for dear life. And that's exactly what I did. I got a cramp because I didn't stretch, so you must stretch. But yeah, you climb a tree and it's difficult. You get to the top, you use your machete or whatever you have, or you can just pick a coconut sometimes, you let it fall down, and it's a reward for the man who can climb the tree. So for example, I'm in the tropics right now. We have a Rasta man that sells coconuts, a very good friend of mine. And he climbs the trees, he cuts it down and he sells them. That's his reward. He's living off coconuts when you actually think about it. So it's a reward for the strong man or woman that gets to the top of the tree and drinks it. And it tastes good. So it's a reward for an athlete. So this is why I say if you're an athlete, if you're into fitness, if you're running, you're doing this, you're doing that, you definitely have to be drinking coconut water fresh off the tree. So, and you can actually taste the electrolytes. And I think I mentioned sometimes you have to run through 3 or 4 to really get that fresh coconut. But yeah, it's imperative. It's gonna aid your performance. It's ideally something you want to be consuming after a workout. And the reason I say after a workout, not before, is because the coconut's on the tree. You have to exert physical energy and physical activity in order to get that coconut. So it's something you want to consume after. And there's no better feeling than climbing to the top of a tree. Rasta man will know, or whoever can climb, get to the top of the tree, fresh in the morning, get some fresh coconut, come down, chop it open, drink it. Oh my goodness, guys. You absolutely need to be doing this.